Hello and welcome to Bloom Healing Tarot. Thank you so much for joining us for part 2 of the Hero's Journey Medicine Wheel for the air signs Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I really appreciate you coming over here to the Patreon site and also for investing in yourself and your journey, because this is what it's all about. And we have just done a lovely reading on YouTube for the air signs for the 4 elements here: air, fire, water and earth. If you didn't check that reading out first, then I would definitely suggest you watch it first, but either way, you're here now, so we will crack on and I will give you a little recap of where we are, where we were, before we jump into the next cards. Okay, so we started with our new beginnings. How much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. So we talked about the 6 of Pentacles representing a lot of balance coming into the situation, and a time that having lots and lots of options is over, and it's time for zeroing in on what it is we really want and bringing balance to a situation, making some space, whether that's making space in your wardrobe, making space in your life, making space in your bed, making space in your head for new spiritual wonder to fill it. That was definitely the message for that one. And yeah, also this breaks down to a 3. And so that's also representing the idea of union and coming together to make a third. So whether that's a project or an idea or a baby, there is a sense of 2 people coming together. And like I said in this card, there was someone is being gifted to and focused on, and someone isn't. So it feels like somebody has made a choice, potentially between an earth sign and a water sign, but not necessarily. This could be much more just the energy that you're in at the moment. So coming down into number 2, the fire node, what passion you're releasing is become the elixir. Number 50, let your glow do the heavy lifting. So become the elixir. We have the Chariot, number 7, and the 3 of Pentacles. Beautiful element of you are the star, you are the light, you are the elixir in the bottle, you are the genie in the lamp. You have done so much work to bring your own world into balance, and your counterpart, whoever it is you're calling in or connecting with at the moment, they've also done this work. And there's been an equally challenging journey, but you've now completely solidified the structure that you want your life to look like, and you're mirroring each other. There's a beautiful mirroring here, and this can also represent someone coming towards you very quickly. They've made their decision and they know what they want, and they want to be with their other half. They want to be where they feel felt and heard and recognized and seen. And so I love this, and it's all about collaboration, building pyramids, building worlds together, building dreams, building memories, creating legacies that will go on for generations, planting trees under whose shade you may never sit, but it will provide shade for your great-great-great-grandchildren to come. So really lovely. Let your glow do the heavy lifting, realizing that everything you have is within you. And when you step powerfully into your truth and into your authenticity, that glow will be a light that will guide others. Then we went on to water. So this is West, and this is introspection, what you are learning. Time for a quantum leap. Prepare for a makeover. Number 7. So this is stepping out into a new journey, realizing that what you've learned was what you needed to leave behind. What no longer served you, you could leave there You may even come back and get these cups after a time, but you realize there is still part of the journey still to go, and it could be an uphill climb, but you're bravely going forward. You're bringing the ending to one cycle and you're starting a new one. And that is literally what we do when we work with our karma. We are releasing old negative patterns, behaviors, people, paradigms, so that we can freshly start a new cycle. And, she's as naked as the day she was born here. So it's like, really beginning again with a clean slate, not being hampered by those secrets. I really felt secrets coming through with the moon. Letting go of emotions. Perhaps people have been holding their emotions back from you, and you've decided that that road no longer serves you. It's no longer the direction that you want to go, but you know that there's something very exciting over those mountains. So you're choosing to take that journey and quantum leap. And just like in the program Quantum Leap, Sam never knew where he was going to go when he quantum leaped. He never knew which body he would jump into, which is very much like a metaphor for resurrection. But it's about having faith. You might not know where the road is going, but if you know and you trust in spirit that there is a light at the end of the tunnel for sure, then you will take that walk. You will walk through the dark woods because you know that spirit has your back and spirit is guiding you. So that's one hell of a lesson to take forward. Beautiful. So coming onto the earth, we had elder wisdom and teaching. This is what you are to teach. You are to be the bridge. Number 51, expand your consciousness to behold both worlds. So it felt like with the Five of Cups in reverse that where perhaps in the past there has been some negligence, feeling neglected, feeling like you're just so transfixed by what has gone wrong or how these cups have spilled that you don't recognize that there's actually the Two of Cups sitting behind you, and there's a bridge taking you over to this castle, maybe where the love of your life is waiting for you, but you have to cross that bridge. And when it's like this, that person isn't moving. They're shrouded in this big heavy cloak, and they want to kind of, they want to stay stuck and wallow. But actually, having strength and Five of Cups in reverse, it's like you've found the strength to cross that bridge. You've found that strength to reconnect with your emotions. And by reconnecting with your own inner emotions, you're able to actually have these Two of Cups, have this mutual love and connection and respect. And only once you've been able to cross your own bridge can you be the bridge for others. And you have been. You've made those difficult choices. You've struggled through the lonely nights and the long months, not seeing the Two of Cups, only seeing the three that were spilled. But actually you found the strength to keep going. And now you are the bridge for others. Your story of survival and adventure and all those trials will end up being your greatest strength. And you'll also never be able to go back to that particular place again because you stepped out and you stepped forward bravely into this new cycle. So just take some comfort in that. But if you're going through hell, keep going. And you will come out on the other side. We have to keep moving. We have to keep putting one foot in front of the other, digging down to find that strength. But then able to look back with gratitude and peace at the journey and the road and the world that you've come from, knowing that you may never be able to go back there again, but you will still be taking forward all the strength that you've won along the way. So now let's have a look at some of the other cards that came out. So we got the Gazelle, beautiful Gazelle spirit for sorry, I've just realized I was going to read something in part 1 and I didn't read it, so we're going to read it here instead. Lucky you, lucky you. We were going to read the Heart of the Medicine Wheel for the whole collective in part 1, but I forgot because I didn't do it straight away, so I remember to do it straight away next time. But you're going to be the lucky ones to have it in this reading. So we have the beautiful Gazelle fire sign as your spirit animal for this period. And then we pulled a card for each of the individual signs. So we've got 44 for Aquarius, woman holding a heart. This person has got their heart on their sleeve. They're connected to their root chakra. They're connected to their crown. Their intuition is open. Beautiful 44. You know, we're going through the Lionsgate portal. We're entering the Lionsgate portal in a few days' time. So all these 4s and 8s coming through was, you know, making me a bit giddy. So this was lovely. You know, we had this for Aquarius. Then we had 48, Angel of Balance for Gemini. Literally, you know, sitting above, become the elixir. Having built those pyramids that we talked about in the 3 of Pentacles, coming full circle and now bringing this potion, this elixir, that light and goodness that's within you is now going to be balance and healing for others. And then for Libra, we got 2 special cards. They came out together and I couldn't put an angel, Archangel, back in the deck. So you got Angel of Love and you got 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. This represents the solar plexus chakra, our courage, our will, our strength, our sun power, Jupiter and sun power coming together. Jupiter is also represented here by this energy in the middle. So yeah, this is lovely. This is all, I mean, this is all about giving. I felt that there was a real aspect of giving, equal give and take, not giving to lots of people, not giving to many options, but choosing the one. And then look, everybody has a gift of some kind, whether it's their heart that they're sharing, whether it's their truth, whether it's their light and their confidence and their excitement, or whether it's flowers, whether it's calming angel support. You know, so many wings, so many things taking flight. I really felt like this was traveling the world. You know, maybe you're setting out on a brave adventure with the person that you love. Maybe you're going solo. Maybe you're figuring out that actually you've got a whole tribe, a whole soul tribe of angels waiting for you on the other side of the mountain or in these castles. And it's time, you've actually done the work to open all of your chakras and allowed this heart opening to happen. And once the heart is open, the love will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Last but not least, we got Oset, Alchemy and Healing, beautiful angel from Egypt. Also talking about our throat chakra, allowing us to reconnect with our emotions and our heart so that our intuition and our intellect are balanced and our inner emotional waters are balanced too. And there's the blue lotus here, which are very healing flowers. And she brings the ankh of eternal life and this musical instrument resounding the sounds of the spheres, the music of the spheres. So alchemy and healing is the journey that we're on. I think that's been wonderful. We did get a few. I'll show you these quickly. We got Aquarius, get high on your greens, springtime, baby mama drama. So maybe I was thinking there could be a baby going to be born next spring. Maybe a baby that was born this spring, bringing some baby mama drama to someone's life. Consult an oracle. That's where we got the Egyptian card. Taurus, Virgo, time to let go, plant medicine, and the truth will free you. So now we're going to move on to number 5. This is wisdom from above, grandfather sky. So in the hero's journey, this stage, it represents the road of trials. So the wisdom from above, grandfather sky wants us to understand that we are still on the road. We are still on the journey. There is still a mountain ahead of us. Maybe not a mountain to climb. We might have a beautiful base camp here at the bottom of the mountain. And we've arrived. But it says redream this situation, which makes me think of reframing the situation. How can you look at this differently? How can you have that all-seeing eye to have a bird's eye view and look at this situation differently? Interesting. So let's clarify this one. Why is dream redirection here for our air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. For our air signs. 2 cards to clarify, please. Oh, we've got death. Death is a number 13 in this deck. And that is a 3. Death representing Scorpio, specifically in the major arcana, representing change, and the tower flipped over. It's funny because actually it was, you know, this is the road of trials. This is the road of trials card, one of them in the hero's journey. So, you know, we have had to leave some people by the wayside. Some people have to get left behind for this new bountiful journey to begin. We can't take everyone with us. But this is where we're heading, you see. Look at the sun coming up beyond those 2 towers. The same 2 towers that are in the moon card. The same 2 towers that are reflected in the chariot. The same 2 castles. This is mirroring. The mirror was actually at the top of the deck once I turned the camera off before. So we're going to have that one too. Mirror. There's a lot of mirroring going on. We've got so many 8s and 4s, which is beautiful because we are just rolling into the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. So death and the tower. Death is ending to the old, and tower is the ending of an old cycle or the end of an old paradigm. You just cannot see things. Yeah, it's funny. So redream this situation. How can you look at this differently? What is it that, what old paradigm or old belief system may have been getting in the way? And now if you can start to see it differently, then actually you bring down the tower. You are that tower breaker. You set it alight. You bring change to the situation by being able to think outside of the box and have a new perspective. Perhaps bring some gentleness and forgiveness into your analytical mind. Recognize that it doesn't all have to be difficult. Things can be as difficult or as easy as you want them to be. You can take the hard, difficult road, and you can keep on having towers over and over again and stepping over bodies, leaving destruction in your wake. Or you can peacefully start to see things differently. Perhaps start to see things from someone else's point of view. Perhaps recognize that the truth that we create our own reality. So whatever you're spending your time dreaming about is your reality. So does your dream reflect the outcome that you're looking to achieve? Do your thoughts and your emotions resonate with the journey or the direction that you're going? And if they don't, what can you do to change that? What can you do to set light to these old belief systems and have, you know, a flowing, peaceful future journey? I mean, these are very powerful. Death in the Tower might seem to some people that, oh my gosh, but, you know, this is the road of trials. This is part of the journey. We cannot avoid it. We cannot just have the good stuff. We cannot just keep having abundance on top of abundance, on top of blessing. We have to go through the difficulties first so that we can appreciate what's on the other side. Look how happy Death looks at the prospect of the sun coming up over those twin towers. Even there's probably some relief in these people that they're falling out of the tower. At least they're not in a burning tower. They're falling down into the waters, the healing water below. So, you know, sometimes we have to make hard decisions. We have to step out of our comfort zone and do things that we didn't expect to do. But we are in control. We are the rider. We are holding the reins. And whatever you want your dream to look like is within your grasp and within your ability. So powerful major arcanas on Grandfather Sky there. Let's look at wisdom from below. Grandmother Earth. We've got number 9, number 18. Number 9, Knights of the Round Table. Let their love lift you higher. This is beautiful. This is talking about our ancestors. This is our ancestors coming up from the earth, coming up from the, you know, from the ether. This is the fifth element, the ether. All of the Knights of the Round Table represent your spirit team, your love team, your spirit guides are all here to support you. So maybe the embodiment that Grandmother Earth wants you to understand is that your spirit guides are here for you and they are here for your support. You can consult your oracles whenever you want to. You need to have faith in that though. You need to start to assign names to your spirit guides. It's some very powerful wisdom I've learned. Start to get to know your spirit guides and ask them their names so that you can call on them specifically and you can reach out to them energetically. So, number 9, Knights of the Round Table. Why is this here for our air sign spirit? Why is this here for our air signs? 2 cards to clarify. Grandmother Earth, wisdom from below. And we have the Page of Wands and the 3 of Swords in reverse. Amazing. You know, another card of loss that has been turned on its head. Turned arse over tit. And that's where we want the 3 of Swords. We want this painful, heartbreaking energy to be over. You could have been dealing with another air sign. This could be your heart air signs. We've got Page of Wands. So it's like, you know, lovely, passionate, new beginning coming through after a painful ending. after a painful separation or some time of turmoil and loneliness and internal worry, transforms into a feeling of new positivity, freshness. There's fresh growth on his wand. This could be someone coming in to give you a love offer, a passionate offer of love. Someone wants to heal this broken heart of yours. We've had a lot of healing. We've had pyramids coming up as well. There's the pyramids here in this card too. And I always think of pyramids when I see the Three of Pentacles. So again, journey people, journey man, journey woman, journey spirit, someone potentially coming forward with a message of love or passion. Someone potentially is a fire sign that you're dealing with. So Knights of the Round Table, you know, maybe this is your knight in shining armor coming towards you. Maybe it's about embodying that wisdom, that you are someone's knight in shining armor. You are someone's superhero. You know, you're going to be that hero for somebody, and let their love lift you higher. So it's about being vulnerable as well. And the Gazelle talked about being vulnerable, allowing others to look after you, allowing others to be there for you. And that also means opening our heart to allow people in. So let their love lift you higher. Recognize that whatever you've been through, there is something good coming around the corner, over the hills and far away. This is over the hills and far away. This is gone. This is new abundance coming in. This is exciting, new information. Perhaps this is a new project, a new fiery passion that's enlivened within you, where you're working with others, where you're going to be the Knights Templar of, you know, a group of people that will be superheroes and angels for others. But I definitely feel that this is the end of a tough cycle in love and the beginning of a new passionate beginning. It's not saying it isn't the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups. It's not definitely the next or last person you'll ever be with, but it's fresh, it's fun, it's new, it's light-hearted. It's something fun and light-hearted after all this heaviness, after all these dark clouds. The sun is coming out. The sun of fire is coming out, and he wants to play. He might want you to play with his wand. He might, and he's got a feather in his cap as well. So perhaps this is an air sign. This is potentially you feeling fresh and ready to start dating again after the cold, dark winter. So this is nice. I like these two together. Something lovely coming round the corner, and this is what your ancestors want you to embody, that there is that light at the end of the tunnel. As above, so below. Okay, for the heart of the medicine wheel, let's read it before we clarify it. So number 41, you hold the key to an awakened life. Set yourself free. This stage in the hero's journey is the journey back. This one. The journey back. 41. So we're going to read this together. 41 also resolves to a 5 or adds up to a 5. And 5 is also represented by death. And we had 5 in the become the elixir as well. So that represents a lot of change. And change is always good. We fear it because we don't always understand what's on the other side of the door. but change has to happen, otherwise we stagnate. So change is good, we embrace it, we accept it, we feel grateful for it. And you know, once we've stepped through the door, maybe Narnia's on the other side, you know. We were talking about wardrobes earlier. Maybe it's time to step through the wardrobe and find your Narnia. But you cannot go there unless you open the door and step through. So you hold the key to an awakened life. The Great Spirit has many ways of communicating with the human being. It comes in the form of dreams, imagination, intuition, inspiration, or a hunch. We need to pay attention to our dreams. By Don Cohis. Message. There are dreams you wish would never end, like when you're finally getting into the groove of flying, making love to an amazing dream partner, or winning the lottery. Take heart in knowing these dreams, as well as wonderful life experiences, aren't over just because you wake up. While you remember your dream, it remains alive and well. It can even grow to become larger and more substantial over time. All the events that take place in your daytime and nighttime dreams are attempts to awaken your core strengths, gifts, and genius. Remembering who you are, thus valuing who you are, is the key to living an awakened life. You wake up when you consciously remember or put back together your true identity as an infinite spiritual being, powerful beyond measure, and heir to all the blessings this earth has to offer. And we've got a lot of blessings coming in. Dream symbol is the key. When you dream of a key, it is a sign that the answers, opportunities, access, secrets, freedom, control, knowledge, and power that you seek are at your fingertips. You have the key that can open up any locked area of your mind, body, or spirit and set you free. This may be a message to unlock your heart and share your talent, love, and beauty with the world. Mantra. I hold the key to an awakened life of love, magic, and treasure beyond measure. I hold the key to an awakened life of love, magic, and treasure beyond measure. Amazing. And we were just talking about unlocking the door, stepping through. And you've got the key, baby. You hold the key. That was lovely. Can we have... I'm not going to take that one. Can we have two clarifiers on number 7, the heart of the medicine wheel? This is your soul message, air signs. This is you as the center of all creation. What extra additional healing, guidance, and wisdom do you have for our air sign spirit on this last beautiful heart node of the medicine wheel? The Queen of Swords, an air sign queen, and the Knight of Swords. Well, look at that. Look at that. The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, definitely a pair, definitely an airy pair. The Knight and the Queen are very happy bedfellows. Aleister Crowley, you know, would talk about the knights and the kings and the princes all being analogous to the same thing, because actually it is not the knight, is not the king and the queen who sleep together or make an empire. In some interpretation, it is the knight and the queen who make a baby, and they make the prince, and the prince grows up to be the king. So lots of different ways of looking at it, but this is definitely a divine pairing coming out. And I love how it's balanced on this side with the Chariot, which is a twin flame card. Beautiful symbolation, beautiful symbolism of mirroring, which is what we do with our twin flame, our soulmate, our counterpart. We are mirroring them because we are vibrating at the same frequency. The work that we do to raise our vibration brings us into alignment with others who are on that same frequency. And thus we find fondness in the familiar. And this is a lovely energy as well of working together and building something stable. I mean, this night is coming in quick. It's like the Queen's almost saying, whoa, 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 careful. But look, you know, they're on the same land. They're on the same ground. The clouds are a little bit different around this night. He might be a little bit further away at the moment, but he's coming, and he's coming quickly. And this Queen of Swords is waiting patiently. She's got her arm outstretched. She's welcoming. She's prepared to hear whatever it is this Knight of Swords has to say. And all of these unions, I feel, that are coming in strongly. I mean, 2021 is the year of 5. It is the year of the great year of transformation. And so many twin flame unions are coming into union at this present time. And for all of them, whilst we might all think about fiery union as getting naked and getting groovy with each other sexually or lovemaking, there is actually a lot of mind connection that needs to happen first. There's big conversations. We should be thinking about communing with our words and our emotions before we commune with our bodies, and make sure we're on the same page. Make sure we're singing from the same hymn sheet. Make sure we've listened to everyone's truth, and make sure that we've both been able to release what it was we were holding in, what's been sitting heavy on our heart needs to be released so that we can move forward into a new journey. So, you know, this is beautiful because we're talking with the air signs today. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's butterflies here on the horse's coat, and there's a butterfly at the bottom of her throne and here. So there's so much third eye awakening going on, which is again part of the journey. It's raising our vibration, opening ourselves to spirit, so that we can see our counterpart, so that we can see into their heart, because we understand their story, because we understand their truth. I see this as like a river of blood here, which for me represents bloodlines. It represents new life. There's a lot of new life here with yeah, look, there's little birds here, definitely messages coming in quickly. And yeah, the union of the bloodlines, you know, bringing families together, soul tribes finding each other and finding new life to give. There's a lot of abundance coming in, and you hold the key to an awakened life. This is awakening. This is air awakening, tapping into our third eye and letting others tap into us by being authentic and true. What other energies, Spirit, shall we take? Let's take an archetype card. These beautiful archetype cards from Kim Krantz. These resonate strongly with the hero's journey. They are the archetypes of all of these players and characters. They are archetypes that all exist in our global consciousness. They were here before we were here. And we tap into them when we tap into spirit, when we tap into source, when we tap into tarot and oracles, and with our guides. Everything you see on the table is a part of you. It is an aspect of you, of your life, of your journey. Whether that's energies around you, in your family, friends, loved ones, or all of them contained within you. So what archetypes would you like to add to this reading, Spirit? To this hero's journey medicine wheel for our air signs? What energy would you like to add? Any additional messages? These are quite hard to shuffle because they're round. Knights of the Round Table. These are archetypes of the Round Table for sure. I'm seeing so many circles and spheres in these cards. Suns, moons, gifts. Circles, circles, circles. The circles, the cycles never ending. The journey never ends. It just goes on and on and on. And we can either enjoy the journey or we can be an unhappy passenger, always complaining, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Instead of looking out of the window at how beautiful it is outside. So don't forget to enjoy the present moment. Gnosis. Gnosis. Wow. Divine Gnosis. This is Marielle. Angel Marielle. Angel, Archangel Rosemary. Mary Magdalene, godmother of Gnosis. She brought the Gnostic tradition into the world. You know, we were just talking about these birds in this picture, and now look at this beautiful, like, eagle. That bird's eye view from above, allowing us to see the bigger picture of our journey, to see the road that we've come from and where we're going. That's amazing. We're going to read that one. So, Gnosis. Excuse me. Gnosis. So this is a very special card of this deck. There aren't many of them. These are called the initiations. This is one of the initiations, and there's only 8 of them in a deck of 78. So this is number 75. Number 75. This is a very special card, I've got to say. This whole deck, we get Gnosis, which I connect in with very strongly. I am also a divine rose from the rose line. Gnosis. I'm actually just going to put it there like that. Gnosis is innermost knowing, mystic truths. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures in scholarly books on library shelves. Rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling. Not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip towards mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of Gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. And then the little messages on the outside say, those who say they know, don't. Those who say they don't know, know. This card relates to the riddle and the shapeshifter. All concern themselves with revealing mystic truths. When in the light, you are contemplating the mystery, the unanswerable questions. When in the dark, you are over-intellectualizing and literalizing, asking others. Go deeper. Read Bruce Newman's The True Artist Helps the World by Revealing Mystic Truth. So there's a suggestion there of a book to read by Bruce Nauman, spelt Nauman, Bruce Nauman. The True Artist Helps the World by Revealing Mystic Truths. Wow, what a blessing from Archangel Mariel. Thank you so much, spirits, for this beautiful reading. I hope that you have found some healing and some meaning in these lessons and these words and these messages. There is great abundance on the way. We started with how much good can you cope with? How much good can you handle? How ready are you to receive love, abundance, confidence, strength? Are you ready to receive the world? Are you ready to travel the world? Because this is what's on the agenda. You know, you've done the healing. You're walking the brave path forward. You've got your ancestors behind you. You have a horde of angels behind you. And you have union in front of you. You have beautiful union, reciprocity, strength, and building, collaboration with another person. Whoever that is in your life, however this resonates for you, these are messages of great wonder, great happiness, equal give and take, balanced love, balanced connection, open connection, and sharing the ideas, sharing in the hard work, but then enjoying the rewards together as a family. As a family. You know, starting out on his own horse, he's going to pick up his woman, or his femme, and they're going to have a chariot with 2 horses or 2 sphinx. She's probably relaxing in the back and he's driving the chariot at the moment. But this is the coming together. Look at all this coming together. I think this is blessed. I think this is beautiful. I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for coming over to Patreon. I hope that you'll join us for another reading, or you can check out some of the other elemental signs. Check out Cafe Astrology link in my description box below. You will find a free birth chart if you're not already acquainted with your birth chart. That would be my takeaway for you. Go and realize, go and find out and recognize all this abundance is already within you. It's all there written in your chart. It's been written since time began. And you hold the key to an awakened life. It's all here for you. Become the elixir, be the bridge. It's time for a quantum leap, baby. I've been your green goddess. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.